Hey friends, going local, at least local for Southern Illinois folks, for tonight's or this week's Wrestling Under the Influence. It is 17th Street's Smoked Amber Ale. This is brewed by Big Muddy Brewing Company in Murfreesboro, Illinois. And this is actually not too far from where I work. And I picked this up at a liquor store in Murfreesboro, where actually anything by Big Muddy Brew this month is 15% off. So sale price for this, but let's get right to it. And this is this is the smoked amber ale, and I think I've had this before. I'm trying to, pardon the noise there, recall, but let's give it a nice pour and look at that. And Big Muddy, like I said, it's a local brewery. They do great work. They're a part of the Big Muddy Monster Brew Fest every October, which is coming up, by the way. Just got off a Zoom call discussing that. So looking forward to things getting kind of back to normal here in Southern Illinois. Kind of has a little bit of a smoky smell to it. So there's a lot of local ties here. If you live in Southern Illinois, you know 17th Street Barbecue. You know the history of apples to the city of Murfreesboro. And again, this is kind of smoked over that cherry apple wood. And Mike Mills, the owner, the founder of 17th Street, recently passed away. So this is in honor and in memory of him as well. And we know that this is an ABV of 5.6% alcohol by volume, of course. But and we are drinking, obviously, but that's part of this video. But we also talk wrestling, and I went with. This has a very unique taste. I think that if you kind of like things that are a little smoked or smoky, it's not bad. It's a very unique taste to it. It's one of those that it doesn't grab me. It doesn't make me want to necessarily sit and consume a lot of this. But this is a nice, in my opinion, a nice sipping beer that is good for if you're grilling out and having some fun. I would definitely go ahead and add this to your list. I'll give it a 2 count. And I wanted to talk, obviously, because we are talking about smoked amber ale. How can you not talk about fire and smoke in wrestling and not talk about Kane, the Big Red Machine? And it was obviously announced earlier this week that Kane is in fact going into the WWE Hall of Fame, an honor that I think he more than deserves. I was there in St. Louis at Bad Blood 1997. In Your House, Bad Blood 1997, pardon me as I burp, when Kane debuted, and he ripped the door off the Hell in a Cell between Shawn Michaels and The Undertaker. And what an entrance, what a debut. And we know that Kane now had wrestled as Fake Diesel and as Isaac Yankem and the Christmas Creature and Unabomber and several different characters before he finally resonated with fans. And some 4 years later, still wrestling from time to time. Just such an impactful person in the world of professional wrestling, and again, deserves all the accolades that he's receiving with the Hall of Fame. Former champion, of course. Just one of those guys that seems like an all-around good guy. And now the mayor, Glenn Jacobs, the man behind Kane, the mayor of Knox County, Tennessee. So cheers to Kane, cheers to 17th Street, and cheers to Big Muddy Brewing here in Southern Illinois. And cheers to you. Have a great rest of the week, and we will talk again soon.